Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here, and I'm doing a review of NXT Takeover 25. All in all, it was a pretty good show, but two things I had problems with I will discuss during those matches. So the first match was Roderick Strong versus Matt Riddle. Pretty cool match. Both of them gave it at all. Matt Riddle is a star. Kind of reminds me of a Kevin Von Erich, because he don't have no shoes on, and Kevin was very laid back just like him too, so cool to see he has that kind of spirit with him. So Riddle ended up winning the match. Pretty good match to start up the show, get the crowd really hot. Then we had the NXT Tag Team title match. Tag teams always seem more important on NXT than the regular main roster WWE. It was a ladder match. You had the Street Profits versus Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch versus the Undisputed Era versus the Forgotten Sons. They was killing each other left and right in that ring. I give props to everybody in that match. It was a cool match to see. A lot of energy, a lot of cool spots. Some of them was taking them ladder shots, and that joint, some of them joints look rough. But all in all, I was shocked to see the Street Profits win. I'm glad they actually won the titles. They've been knocking around in NXT for a long time now, especially Angelo Dawkins. He been in NXT for a hot minute, so it's good to see him Montez Ford win the titles. That was cool to see. And we had Velveteen Dream versus Tyler Breeze for the North American title. It was a pretty good match until near the end. Tyler Breeze's and Dream's timing was a little off at the end with the ending. But all in all, it was a pretty good match. Even though, like I said, Breeze's timing was off with the Dream a little bit near the end. But here's the match that it was a good match until near the end for the NXT Women's title, Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai. My problem was the match was Io had the match won, even though the other horseman was coming out, but Candice LeRae was handling them outside the ring, and Io standing cheering for LeRae while she was beating up the girls outside the ring. She should have been paying attention to Shayna in the ring. That kind of really made her look dumb. She had her on the ground. She could have went for one of her moonsaults or something like that and won the match while Candice was doing her thing. But nah, she had to cheer the girl. And that kind of ending kind of took me out of the match. I was kind of disappointed with that. Baszler wins again. So, I don't know how people feel about that. I'm okay with it. I just didn't like the way the match ended. And then we had the NXT Championship, Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. Killer match. A lot of super kicks. And I liked it until the end. The ending kind of took me out of the match. They did a ref bump, which I didn't mind that part. But the part that kind of messed me up when the match, when Adam Cole was setting up for his finisher over the top, on the top rope, you could see plainly Johnny Gargano scooting over to set up the move, not once, but twice. And it really took me out of the match. It was like they didn't do it right the first time. Let's try it again. And Cole ended up taking the win, and now he's the NXT champion. To me, that ending kind of deflated the end of the match. If they didn't go for that type of finish at the end, I would have liked this match even more. But since it messed up the way it did, kind of took some cool points from me. But all in all, this was a pretty decent pay-per-view for some of the slip-ups in it. So, this is Wildman Willis signing off. See you next time.